What's going on, friends, friends, and family? It is Friday the fucking 13th here in the United States of Siege, and the Trumpster fire stench still lingering, but it seems as though there might be a bit of a breeze as bits and pieces of it seem to be, well, if you can't have bits and pieces of a stench, right, seem to be breaking off and drifting. The rope that has held everything together for Cheeto Pennywise seems to be gradually, slowly, too slowly, fraying. That being said, it seems like really the Winter Olympics have been a great metaphor for 2026 because even when you get a gold medal, that shit can be janky, right? For example, ICE is officially moving out of Minneapolis and Minnesota, which is on paper good, although it seems as though their terroristic actions have yet to actually cease. And of course, Minnesota will still have to recover. Walz has signed a $10 million bill to help bolster the economy that was struggling, and I believe a rent moratorium or a rent relief thing as well. So there's good being done to help ease the suffering, but also you live under fucking military siege for a month and a half straight, you're going to need some therapy, right? So there's that. And although it seems like they might be ceasing actions in Minneapolis, it just means that on the low, they're now shifting their focus to the East Coast, to Jersey and New York. Yeah. Given that it is Friday the 13th, I think it's apt to remind ICE and DHS what happened in Friday the 13th when Jason tried to take Manhattan. Manhattan fought the fuck back. So, yeah, I personally am now giddy with the image in my mind of ICE agents getting sucker punched by a scrappy kid off the top of a building. That's just me. But while there's more to celebrate, and a major Sascha Riley update, because we do believe the survivors and we stand with them. Finally, our voices have been heard. For those of you who've been following the Sascha saga, after, concerted effort on everyone's part, finally, not only has Sascha's story been corroborated by so much that has come out in the files, but they've reached out to Mr. Riley, to them, and are making arrangements for Mr. Riley to go to Washington. That's right. Sascha's going to testify, y'all. So this might be the final thing that blows everything wide the fuck open. So there is hope. That being said, I know at this point, with the constant siege, the constant barrage, rather, of just fucked up news story after fucked up news story, well, more fucked up events inspiring the fucked up news stories, right? It is easy to feel overwhelmed, depressed, fucking exhausted from life in general. And I need to remind everyone that the leading cause of death in this day and time isn't ICE. I know, surprise. It is actually fucking pride, right? Because if you think about it, all these people that we end up losing, that we've lost, how many of them have lost their lives because of pride? Whether it was being too proud to ask for help when they really needed it, too proud to seek out medical attention when it was actually required, too proud to say, I really need just to talk to somebody, rather than sitting there alone in silence, suffering and not soldiering on. The mental toll is real, right? And the cost can be way, way too high. So as we go into this crazy weekend, where also they didn't fund ICE this weekend, so that's a win, y'all. That money's going to freeze as of tomorrow. But as we go into this weekend, where it's all about love, or it's supposed to be, outside of the Hallmark cards, the greatest love you can offer, the greatest love you can give is the gift of love to yourself. And it's not always easy. It takes work sometimes to love yourself. That's okay. You're worth it. We're worth it. And part of loving yourself is taking care of yourself. That means sometimes setting aside foolish pride and making certain that we do what needs to be done so we can be here to stand and fight another day. If nobody else has told you this today, I fucking love you. I really do. I'm grateful for all of you. And as we stand shoulder to shoulder in these trenches, whether virtual or real, I stand with you. We stand for the survivors. We stand in memory of the fallen, and more importantly, we stand in the hopes of a brighter tomorrow. Today is as good a day as any to continue to rise the fuck